Welcome back, everyone, to we are apparently on episode, I already forgot, episode 9. I feel like we have not been streaming that long, but we are. We are joined this week once again by JPEG as our guest. JPEG, who are you and what NPC are you playing?
Well, I'm JPEG, and I'm NPCing Ganny Dent, who is a slave that they found in some level of the Stone Thief.
What's one thing you want the audience to know from your one session of being a guest so far?
That Ganny Dent is very good at guilting people into saving his friends.
He also has a great Scottish accent.
That's true. All right, and then you know what? From the bottom, Seb, who are you? Who are you playing? And what's one something you want the audience to know?
I am playing Raza, the lizard folk barbarian, and Halvold, the sentient magical axe. Sorry, high-tech axe, because they're from space, and one thing I want you all to know is that I love you very much.
Good, Max.
All right. I'm Max. I play Lucian, who is a ranger barbarian. He is a werewolf, where when he rages, he turns into a raging werewolf. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and he controls it via the priestess, so he's a devout priestess fan. One thing that you should know about Lucian is...
It could be an event in the campaign, someone you met, a story element.
that he saved Grizz from a terrible death as a puppy.
Mm-hmm. And now Grizz loves you very much, even though sometimes Grizz gets thrown into ravines.
Yes.
Pout?
I am playing Leanne Morns. She's a commander. She is a legislacerator, the first of its kind. A lawyer, bounty hunter hybrid. It serves the law where the Empire cannot reach, including caves.
Let's be honest, the Empire can't reach farther than the road.
We're just gonna say especially caves, yeah.
Alright, I see how it is. Next time you're in prison, we'll see who gets helped.
I mean, that's a compliment. That means you have more territory.
Yeah. Uh-huh. That's what you meant.
What's something you want the audience to know?
Bepis.
All right. Alan?
I'm Ellen. I play Dame Kiri Jadespine, who is a dwarven bard. She is a renowned opera singer and also head of her dwarven clan, which is the Jadespines. And I guess something that you should know is that some of the Jadespines were eaten by the Stone Thief, and we found at least one of them, but he's no longer verbal.
All right.
There you go.
And finally, Rumham.
I am Rumham. I play Kalia, who is a shield bearer slash just a slight scent of cleric. There's not really a lot of cleric left in there.
You're getting it back. The scent is growing over time.
Yeah, the eau de cleric is coming back slowly. One thing that I want to let everybody know is that if Kalia goes unconscious one more time, I get a fatal mortal wound thing, right?
Yeah, we haven't had this yet, but there is a lasting wounds rule. If you go unconscious more than once in a full heal up, you'll take a lasting wound until your next full heal up, which decreases your max health.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna freaking happen. So looking forward to that.
Life pro tip: don't call it metagaming. Just call it, a GM friendly advice. Don't run at mini bosses when you have almost no health. All right.
Kalia likes to rush in. It's not my fault. It's hers.
Okay. All right. And so when we last left off with our players, they were in the gizzard of the Stone Thief, the third level that they have explored after getting through the maw, through the gauntlet, and facing the Mad Butcher and getting plummeted down after nearly beating him to the gizzard, where the Stone Thief eats buildings and digests it into further use. They were on their way to the Priestess Blessed Wimmel, the reason they went in the first place. They found some slaves, including the relative of the dame, who can't talk anymore due to missing tongue and missing probably mental capacity, as well as Ganny Dent, our guest star, who pleaded with them to help out and free not one, not two, not even a dozen, 100 slaves. And that's where we will return.
So are we freshly debating?
Where we last left off, we are seconds away from you all taking a group tally and poll and deciding to go for the slaves. If you want to rediscuss now that you've all slept on it, that's a little metagamey, but...
Hey, how do we turn off this water? It is overwhelming.
Go to the spoon that's supposed to be a loot and turn ambient down to like half.
Yeah, I've got it all the way down.
Yeah, apparently the river's just really
I'm gonna
loud
reload.
directly up, but down here, silent as a baby. A drowning baby, but a baby.
Wow.
The game is also paused.
Yep, done. Tell you what, I'll just delete all the ambient... nope, I don't want to add new ambient audio.
Yeah, dude, it's like dead silent over on this end.
I guess I used a sound that was much louder than the rest for that one.
Okay, my ears are safe.
I should probably figure out a way to do that on stream, but the players get to hear ambient audio. The lasting wound rule is actually posted in, I believe, Players General. And I think I linked what page it was on. I did not link what page it was on. But it's in the core book. Alright, so once again, we're literally seconds away from you deciding that you were having this discussion and deciding that you're going to go forward and help the slaves. What do you guys do?
Wait a second. Guys, how are we going to get 100 people past the Minotaur?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you guys.
Is that for sure the way we have to go out?
We don't know any other way out of here. Like, we kind of have to assume that that's the way out. Like, we don't have...
Don't forget
the Swamp Hydra. Yeah, don't forget that. Remember that guy? Swamp Hydra? Remember that one?
I will note that you don't even know how to get back the way you came anymore since you were plummeted down a chute.
Yeah, I don't think
This is just speculation, though. This is like, if we can find a way to get back in the way we came in, we have to take 100 people with us.
Yeah, I don't think we can get 100 people out with just, 5 of us, especially not if we have to assume that, most of them are going to not be in great shape. It's probably better off for us to leave them here for now and come back with help later.
You're gonna leave us?
Yep.
If we leave you now, not you can come, but if we leave the rest of them, some of them will be punished, but most of them will still be okay because it won't look like a full-on slave rebellion. It'll look like some random adventurers came in and screwed some shit up, and then they'll move on. And we can come back with an actual force to be able to clear the way for them to get out, and for us to get most of them out.
And
we go
one
now,
less lighthouse, making the Stone Thief stronger.
It's a windmill.
Oh no, I said it! Oh no! Oh no! I said lighthouse!
if we go now, we're gonna get like 5 people out, maybe, and the rest of them will be dead. Because then it will look like anybody that we don't get will be killed because it will look like a slave rebellion.
You don't understand. They're killing us anyway. They're killing us at random. It doesn't matter. They'll see that one slave was gone, they'll see that you lot killed a handful of their superiors, and they'll take their rage out on the slaves.
But they won't kill the entire population. They won't kill all 100 of them. If we go now and we fail, it will look like a slave rebellion, and the last thing you want to do is leave rebellious slaves wandering around gossiping. So they will kill the entire population if we go and we screw this up.
Finally, someone's speaking some sense.
Pretty sure I said this last time.
No, last time you guys were all like, oh, we gotta get all the slaves right now, because it's such a good idea to just run in.
In fairness, she's right.
Fine, if you want to bring an army, get ambushed, lead a charge on them and watch as they get slaughtered while we're held up by the enemy. Go ahead.
Lan, do you really honestly think we can get 100 people out of here?
No, but I think we'd lose even more if we came back with a force.
They would kill us the moment they knew that folks were coming in. Rather than let us go free, they'd kill us. And they'd kill us in horrible ways that would be meant to demoralize and cripple the armies that would be coming in. It would be terrible. They would prolong our lives just long enough to allow us to suffer, to see the hope of freedom, and then they would deny us that by killing us.
If we take them
Please,
now,
you
then
have
we're
to
just
do
going
something.
If we take them now, then we're just going to watch all of them get eaten by a minotaur. And then a swamp hydra. And then horribly murdered by traps.
Yeah, I think the Hydra would be the least of the worries, honestly.
He has
I
5
don't-
heads for eating 5 more people at once.
If we take them now, none of them will make it.
Oh.
We do not have the resources to keep track of that many people who aren't combat trained.
So you're
I
saying
agree
that
with
we're
that.
trapped. You're saying we're trapped in here.
I think
But
we have a
there's
better
nothing-
chance if we can bring in more people so that we can actually clear the way so that there is a way out. We don't have to take an army, but at least a larger force, something that can take on the Minotaur, something that can make sure that the Hydra isn't going to be an issue before we start trying to bring slaves up.
But are you sure that an army would come? Can you
I
be sure
have
that they would
personal-
be able to get in? That they'd be able to fight through these traps and these monsters you talk about?
We have allies with several of the chromatic wizards, several icons. I personally have the ear of the Dwarf King as both the head of a dwarven clan and as one of his major ambassadors. He's personally used me on a covert mission with the Elf Queen, so we are trusted there. Leanne is the first of her class of legislators, so she has the ear of the Emperor. If we can get this windmill out, we will have the ear of the priestess and her followers. We can get help. We are a very well-connected group of people.
I mean, GM aside, the Dwarf King doesn't have a lot of political clout with you after anymore, but...
But if we can prove that he has his soldiers are down here, he potentially, if we can get Fozzen
Your
out
point
of the
is otherwise
look,
correct and good. I'm just...
yeah, we pretty well-connected group of people. We can make
We
something
just gotta
happen.
we just gotta make Ganny believe us. We can say whatever the hell we want. We just gotta make him believe us. Yeah, I'm best friends with the Great Golden Worm and
That's why
and,
his ass scale.
and the acolytes of the High Druid. I got the High Druid on speed dial. It doesn't matter. We just gotta make him believe.
You realize I can hear you.
No, I was out of character.
Should be a flag for that.
We don't have none of us are, well, sorry, Seb is good at voices, the rest of us don't have a good blend between in and out of character.
I have one character voice, and
I have
it's
0
not
voices.
good.
No, you have one voice.
I have
Tune.
1 NPC voice.
Yeehaw,
Hi.
tarnation!
Hi, I'm an NPC.
No, that's not it.
Look,
Alright.
I know you lot You're listing all these names. I'm a simple folk. I'm a simple man.
You don't know the
I
Emperor?
don't.
Okay, sure.
I don't know I don't know very many names. I know the Emperor. I know we paid taxes to him. That was really it. I'm not connected to the larger
We're
world.
gonna put your tax money to work. We're gonna put those tax dollars to work, and we're gonna go get some of the Emperor's friends to come kick some orc ass. Now, can we go, please? We're just stalling at this point.
Danny's been down here for 10 years. He hasn't been paying taxes that time.
We're
Whoa!
gonna report you for tax fraud.
Leanne,
Your relatives' taxes.
Leanne, I think you need to collect on some taxes.
I think there's a clause about kidnappings.
Yeah, I think if you're enslaved, then the slaveholders pay the taxes.
Point still stands. We're wasting time at this point.
I don't know if I can do this.
You don't have to do anything. You just gotta come with us.
I don't. I cannot leave them.
We're gonna come back.
You have to be strong for them.
Can you promise me that you'll come back? Can you promise me that?
I'm the priestess. We're coming back here.
As a legislator, if I were to leave these people to die for good, I wouldn't be worth that title.
These are my clan. You don't leave clan behind.
Again, he's just looking around as everyone's trying to reassure him.
Grizz runs up and licks him.
Yeah, Grizz is a therapy dog. Come on, we're good.
He's looking around and the dog. He pets the dog idly and just kind of quietly nods.
All right, I nod to Havel, I guess, who's in. Raza's over there in the river somewhere. All right, let's pack up our stuff. We don't have much time.
I'm not happy about this, but we don't have an escape route.
We'll come back for them.
We'll come back. Fazen.
We'd better come back.
We absolutely will, don't worry. Fazen, we're going to head out now. Are you coming with us?
Too bad we don't have another therapy dog.
Buoyant Verlon.
You're the other therapy dog, Lucian.
This is already eating the bodies of the fallen corp, or to hide the evidence.
All right, I think we're rolling out, GM.
All right. Okie dokie. So, in terms of paths, you can go up the way that the orcs went, which is presumably back towards the path they took to get to their slave hold. You could go down river. You don't know where that goes. Or while you were talking, actually, this area right here has slowly been expanding into a tunnel. You couldn't even really tell while you're debating, but now that you're looking, brick by brick, it's slowly sliding into place. The bricks are moving around like ice cubes in water as they slip and slide and then set into place as if they've always been there.
As opposed to ice cubes of what?
Ice cubes of like methane? I don't know.
Alright, fair enough.
Well, that's unsettling.
I think we've been going down this whole time. I think we should go down the river. That's where the building goes down.
Yeah, but do you think the stone thief would lead us into a trap?
Yeah, which is why I don't trust this door that just made itself.
It's not so much a door as the starts of a tunnel. Like, the tunnel looks wet with the glistening of ectoplasm as the stone thief substance is sliding around the bricks like pieces in a puzzle. But it's slowly and surely forming the geometric shapes of a dungeon corridor.
I don't know, you guys. This looks like a dungeon corridor.
I say downriver. 100%.
If you go up there, if you go downstream, you'll get to the processing center. straight into
Well,
orc
that's where we're
territory.
going then.
Do you happen to know what would be down this corridor, Vin?
I've never seen that corridor in my life.
Sounds like
it
it
didn't
sounds like
exist
there's
like 5 minutes ago. So
sounds like there's no orcs in this corridor. Sounds like there could possibly be more orcs downstream.
you are pretty sure there's no orcs in the corridor. That's about 3 feet deep.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's no orcs in there.
Okay, but it's only 3 feet deep, so it doesn't go anywhere.
It's like 4 now.
Okay,
it's
Talia,
getting
It's
there.
going.
Go to the end of the corridor and then come back. We're going downstream.
Okay. What's in the corridor?
Well, you move about 5 feet down the corridor and find solid stone.
Let's go
There's a
downstream.
little bit of a traffic jam, but it's opening up. No orcs yet.
All right, let's get moving to the process.
All right. I'll go first.
All right,
And
now
then-
it's unlikely I've done my job correctly, but all the maps should be interconnected based on the paths you've taken through.
All right, hang
so
on.
we
I'm on
can
it.
just go in the
Checking it
order
out.
that we actually move.
Ganny Dent, you should be able to move your own character. We're using you and your token as a approximation of all the various people with you. So Fazan is currently with you. For every additional slave in your mob, you will have 10 additional health. If you double-click your character, you can open a character sheet.
Where's the transition point?
It's down. Downriver.
Wow,
All
I
right,
thought you said they
Chris.
were all interlinked.
Grizz is gonna
Hey,
keep
there's a
an eye
freaking
on-
orc down
No.
here. Oh no, the orc
Yeah.
disappeared.
No orcs. What are you talking about?
I'm sure this will work.
What's going on? Wait, guys, we need a formation.
Formation.
No.
Where are you going?
Kalia?
There's a cave over here.
Stop.
Who cares about caves?
I
All
do.
right.
Running off as much as Raza.
I'm the
Where is Raza?
hunter tracker. I'll go first.
Probably.
Grizz is gonna stay with Ganny to protect him and the other person, and the rest of you guys can be wherever. But I'm going first.
Okay, for
Hey, stinky hands off. Hands off the merchandise.
Oh,
It actually worked.
What did I tell
Oh,
you? What did I tell you?
boy.
Alright,
Is it supposed to load in the next area? Because it's not loading in for me.
Oh no. Oh, I'll bring Grizz. Hold on. Grizz, go. Grizz.
I
Grizz.
put up my
Raza is on
hand.
top of me and I can't move.
Hang on, let me refresh and see if that helps.
I put up my hand and signal that there's enemies. Everybody stop.
Hold on. Let me. I also have to get to this. All
Can
right.
rotate me.
Rotate
I
you?
can't see anyone.
Oh, you didn't get teleport with the rest. Where did you go?
Ooh, silky goblin. Ooh.
still-
How about now?
Like I'm. Let's see.
So if you hold shift and then click on your token and then drag, you can orientate yourself towards a direction. It's a new rotation mechanic.
How do I do that?
Hold shift, click your token, and then drag.
Oh.
Oh, Ganny, stay back. Go back by Grizz.
I'm stuck in the old map.
What?
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, hold
Nice.
on. Hold on. Pull the scene.
You
There.
know-
How about now?
This goblin had a real bad night.
There I am.
All right.
Okay.
So you
All right, go back
travel.
by Grizz.
Hold on. You travel downriver for a bit. No, you went down.
Oh,
no! Walk back through the transition point.
No.
wait,
Walk back down.
wait, what is this?
It's
Candy, walk
not-
back down.
We are
Where am I?
professionals.
Where are you? Where did your token go?
See, how could we possibly have gotten 100 slaves out?
There we go. There we go.
Okay. You know, I'm just gonna real quick delete the transition point. You're good. I should have made that an outdoor only. Okay, you walk down the river for a while, and the the river falls off, and the stone pathway leads you to a collection of, it looks like an old stone, like, fortress. The bricks are slowly going missing over time as bits of tendrils of ectoplasm are picking them one by one for use elsewhere. A bunch of goblins are looting and picking through the rubble looking for shinies and bits of food and such. They have not seen you yet. They are very weak.
Seduce the goblin.
And we're going down? We're continuing down, or?
The next transition point is right here. This doorway.
Okay. Oh, the stairs. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Should we attempt to sneak, or?
Oh,
You don't get the feeling.
You're 3,000 feet away from your mic, Dame.
Yeah, no, I fixed it.
You don't get, like, your adventure sense says no one but Ganny would even be bothered by these goblins.
Yeah, but we don't want them to go and tell people.
Meanwhile, Ganny is very bothered. He's kind of hiding.
I mean, maybe this is just me, but this seems like a great time for some sneak archer.
All right. If I can pick them off one at a time.
Ganny could tell you that they're just denizens of the stone thief. The stone thief they are bound to the stone thief. The stone thief lets them through its traps, but they are just scavengers. They're not allied with anyone. They just scavenge for goods.
Oh.
Let's just go.
And I think you meant denizen.
Denizen, what'd I say?
Denzian.
Denzian.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak
Daniel.
archer a little bit. I don't see any reason why something bound to the stone thief isn't very friendly. Am I close enough to do a double or no? You know what? Actually, I want the extra damage.
Look at big boy Max making his choices.
Well, your arrow flies through, instantly killing the goblin as it falls over dead. Not even a sound leaving its mouth. It clatters to the ground, and the noise of the rocks directs the others away from what they were doing. They turn back and see you guys let out a small screech and immediately start scattering. Not the dead one. You're dead. You don't get to move.
All right, I say we go quietly and quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
Protect Ganny. Everyone here? Everyone here?
Are we going?
Yeah.
You walk up to a big, standard stone door and swing it open. Go ahead and walk in a little. Oh, that one didn't. Blah, 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 blah.
Do I recognize his keep, DM?
There they go. No, you wouldn't recognize most of the things being digested.
Wait, what? The same map?
What? Hold on.
Uninjured made it through along.
I just made it. There's two of me on this map.
Oh no, that's where the other one went. Okay, hold the horse.
no.
Hold your horses. How did so many of you get back to Canyon? All right, you're all going to give me a second.
I don't only
Oh
own
no, I
any
don't
token
own a
mission in
token.
this scene.
No.
Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the way I expected this to be going. You walk through the doorway and enter into what seems to be a library that's winding about a boot. Don't you dare put yourself back through that transition point. And let me reload the stream because it can't see what's going on.
Careful, the last time we were in a library, Face was calling us names.
And we also kicked its ass.
No, it's still up and kicking, remember? It made us fall.
Yeah,
It's a very
Still
windy
one
library.
story.
Books are piled up in towers. It is just like everything else. In bits of decomposition, it's slowly being digested.
This place feels familiar.
Can I smell anything?
Books.
Foul?
This is your next transition point. There are muddy footprints through here of orc footprints that Lucian can see, followed by human footprints that are shuffling along.
All right, everybody stay close.
Do you
Stay
recognize
quiet.
this, Ganny?
Do I recognize it?
I mean,
Nope.
I don't
there's...
think I don't recognize it at all.
Annie only gets brought up to this level for occasional bits of crystal light, and that's about it.
There's footprints here, so, worth the ask.
All right, Ganny, stay with Grizz. When combat starts, you don't want to be far away from him.
Oh.
Here it is.
Combat starting.
Oh, no.
I told you there'd
Did
be
Grizz
orcs
go through
here.
the door?
Okay,
Oh.
let's give me a
Mhm.
marching order, because this is a
I was
very...
first.
You walk out of the door into a very narrow and long bridge, and there's a bunch of orcs on the bridges both below and above who are fishing with spears and fishing rods.
We're all on top of each
Yeah.
other. We can't move.
Give me a second as I realign everyone.
Let's stick
Ganny
Ganny
is in the
back.
Ganny's in the
Ganny
very
Grizz.
back.
Grizz can be
He-
the very
he-
back.
Ganny pokes his head out, sees the
No,
orcs,
Lucian
and
went
just
first.
hides himself inside on the other side of the door. We're not going back through because I wanted.
Yeah, nope, I disabled the thing. This is one person wide, Kalia. Stop trying to
I
jump
know.
past-
I wanna go behind Lucian.
Alright.
Fine.
Technically, I should be in the front, but I mean, if he wants to go first, fine
Alright.
by me.
You could deploy the shield, and then we could all just kind of snipe from behind it.
Well, then I wouldn't be able to move up and get any hits because I can't go around
Yeah,
the shield.
that's fine,
That's
though.
fine. You
You
don't
can
hit
just
that
sit
hard.
here and just shoot at him.
Okay, so there is a dark object moving around in the water that they were throwing spears and such at. You can see two humans being corralled off by one of the orcs up above. And we are going to enter initiative right away. Welcome to the
You
combat
don't get an
carousel.
attack of opportunity or anything?
Nope, you're just as surprised as they were.
Oh.
Spin the carousel!
Oh, that's weird.
So that's where the orcs are in initiative.
I didn't get moved.
Yo, where are you, Rosa? Hold
I am
on.
I'm in the library.
Hold on. We'll get you out here. We'll squeeze you in here somewhere.
Oops.
Whoops.
Can Raza climb along the back or the side of this thing?
Yeah, probably. You can do skill checks and such to move around.
Oh, and if he fails, he just
I mean, he
Oh,
falls
no.
in the
where
water.
the giant.
One of them has a
monster
name.
is.
The grandma has a name. I am the most scared of her.
What grandma?
Over
Oh,
by
I
the
think
human on the
grandma.
right. She's got her name, guys. Watch out.
I have named every single slave that you will encounter. Every
Oh god, they can kill
single-
us.
That's a weird looking slave.
Okay, so it is top of initiative order. It is the orcs in front of you are. Nope, this is a different kind of orc. Yeah, we'll treat it as the same initiative. He's going to turn, throw down his spear that he was fishing with, snort heavy air out of his nostrils, and stamp his feet, and charge immediately forward against Lucian.
Strength check?
Nope.
No, it's
Oh.
synthetic, baby.
And if you get pushed back, you get speared by my shield.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Maybe I should have been in front.
Just further incentive to not fail.
That is a hit. Because he charged, that is 25 damage as his tusk pierced through your thin armor and into your flesh.
Ow.
The Orc Ragers are going to run up behind, and they can do absolutely nothing but wait in line to fight. It is now Lucian's turn.
You know, I've been through a lot of bad fights. I think this one is strategically the worst.
I call it strategically interesting.
It's not as bad as the one arena in the gladiator pit, I guess, but
All right, I see that I'm pretty much going to have to solo a lot of this, except for the ranged people. So I'm going to go ahead and get a little pissed. Did I change? Did I do it? There's an error in my macros.
Macro machine.
Oh no! Who writes these macros?
Very clearly Max does.
Oh.
Yeah, why is your macro no longer working? I see.
No.
I see. Uh-huh.
But I shall roll my recovery.
Okay. Give me a second. I will manually turn you to werewolf. I wonder if it's because you have a new werewolf token, but I thought I tested that.
Did you too?
Did
Or are
I?
you too busy playing TFT?
I might have been too busy playing TFT. You never know.
So how come my health went up?
Because
Is it
recoveries are
automatic?
automatic.
Oh, so I have to subtract 19 too.
That's true.
When you add that, it's
I'm
10.
just gonna activate this real quick. Nothing should change.
Oh my gosh.
Max, what did you just do to your HP?
Oh,
Why doesn't it work?
Severely injured.
all right. Well, you were full health before, right?
Yeah, and then minus 25. But I can't just minus 25 on there. I'm going to reapply this.
All right.
That work?
You tell me. Did it work?
If you right click on your
That's a
icon, you
one
should
click.
be able to minus 25 from there.
I can also.
Anyway, I'll figure it out as I attack. Brr.
Do the dungeon spawn know that we're here?
They do.
Holy guacamole.
You tear into the first orc in front of you and do a major number on it. And is now pretty heavily injured.
All right.
Stupid.
How do I end turn? I don't even think I have it anymore.
There is a next turn up in the combat carousel at the very right.
Huh.
There you go. All right, Raza, you are back in the pack, and there's a bunch of enemies in front of and above you, and there's something big in the water below you. What do you do?
Something big in the water below me, huh?
Mhm. A
Okay.
big, shadowy, fast-moving figure.
I want to climb upside down on the catwalk.
All right, give me a Constitution check.
Constitution. All right.
I can be convinced for to make it strength.
I mean, yeah, I think it is strength because it's big old reptilian claws digging into the stone. Right.
All
It's a
right.
lot of
Accept
finger
it.
strength. If you've ever seen Raza, or if you've ever seen Raza in his downtime, he has like one of those little guitar things that he uses to build up the finger strength for his fret. Now, physicality is a big deal on his planet. Can I use Feral Survivor? It's like a tree branch. It's like a big old tree branch.
Tell me about a tree that you've climbed on that has branches this big.
Oh, it has branches this big, huh?
As big
There-
as that you can walk along them.
So there is, far among the stars, a society of botanists, And they have, on occasion, visited Raza's planet because of the interesting flora. And they've identified a species called the Millennium Tree, because these trees are frequently found to be as large as let's see, how would I describe this? Skyscrapers on other cities, maybe.
All right.
So like sky bridges and the like. And they have, on the average, the lifespan is upwards of 1,000 years. So they get absolutely huge, and Raza's people use them like highways above the swamps of his planet.
All right, accept it.
Let's see. Oh, baby. 17.
It doesn't feel. You feel like you're back home. You climb easily on the underside of them, knowing how to avoid a roadblock. And what? Come out on the other side?
I come out on the other side, and then this fool right here. Is he big and beefy like the last orcs that I threw, or is he? Or is he not as big and beefy, or is he?
He's smaller, but he's still a decent sized orc.
Would it be possible for me to yeet him? Is my. Is he yeetable?
He is a mook, so if you kill him, you can eat him right in the water.
Okay, I'm gonna try and yeet him. Basic melee.
Nice roll.
What is it? I can't. I don't have the roll.
It was a
up.
7, but it still hit.
Oh, 23 for 23.
Surprising him from behind, you slam your axe into his side. With a startled gasp, he falls into the water, nearly dead. And then the dark shape from beneath drags it under, and then you don't see him again.
He was yoked.
Did we see like any scales? Is it a giant fish or?
It kind of
something
seemed like
worse?
a giant fish. It happened in such a big frothy of water.
Well,
it is now the opening orc. What is he opening? An act to a play or a jar of pickles?
He's
Definitely a jar of pickles.
They knock their heavy crossbows and fire 2 at Raza.
Oh no, don't do that. That's actually real hostile.
The first one whizzes over Raza's head and the second clunks off his scales. And then the other 2 are going for Lucian, the werewolf. The first one clunks in, and then Lucian regenerates around it, and the second one actually finds some decent purchase and does 9 damage.
Oh. Why did I... Sorry.
What's up?
For some reason I can't click on my...
Make sure you have the select tool.
Man, why are these crossbows so baby?
They're fairly weak enemies, actually. And the final glorious orc dungeon spawn is going to be corralling the humans slowly but surely towards the next area. Alright, it is now the answer.
Yeah, I've got a, it still says next up for me, but there we go.
Oh, because the highlight is who's next up. Got it. That doesn't make sense.
Alright.
That makes so much sense.
You know me. You know me.
Is he opening his heart? Yeah, he's opening his heart to the party. We could be friends, if only we did not fight. Alright, Ganny Dent, you and Fazan are at the back of the group with Grizz. What do? You have rocks you can throw at people? You have an improvised dagger someone gave you?
Yeah, I can't really get to anyone with my dagger, and I'm seeing that orc down here, the glorious orc dungeon spawn, trying to corral some more slaves away, and I want to try and help them.
Okay.
Is that too far away for me to throw a rock at them?
That is too far away to throw a rock at them.
Okay, can I hit any?
You can throw rocks at either of the orcs here, but on a 1, you have a chance of hitting Lucian instead. So how you target someone is double right-click or alt left-click.
Does Ganny even know that that's Lucian?
Just throw the rock at Lucian.
Yeah, I
Okay,
don't think
throw the rock
I
at
don't think Ganny can actually really see Pascalia's shield that you've turned into a monster.
Yeah, so I'm gonna throw it at the one who's
You know
in
what,
front.
Ganny? I changed. You would actually have 35 health. Verlon is joining your group. Not 325, 35. So
Dude,
double.
No, not Stinky.
So double left click your character. It should open up your sheet and use R thrown rock while you have the enemy target it.
Okay.
A 3 rock stream passed, but they're just small, weakly thrown rocks, and they softly clunk off of the orc.
Mostly done to try to annoy him.
They are annoyed. All right. Oh, sorry.
Dude, think about if we got all 100 slaves. Look at the damage that rock could do.
Okay, so I have kind of a confusing spell. So, sorry, forgot to adjust my mic. So my battle chant is listed as a ranged spell, and then it says it targets one nearby enemy.
Yep.
But it's a ranged spell. So
Yeah.
can I hit the glorious orc or no?
They are far away, so these
Okay.
people are nearby. Engaged is, I think, what you're thinking of, which is someone you're next to.
Gotcha. Okay. See, I'm confused because I swear there was something that I took that there was a spell that attacked people who were far now, but I'm not finding that noted anywhere. We should look at that.
I think you're thinking of Patches.
Was that it?
Patches had one
Okay.
that he could go far away.
Okay, that could be. I thought, yeah, I don't know. I thought there was an incremental. Okay, never mind then. I will battle chant at the relative, was that orc heavy tusker?
It's all relative. Nice fucking... Nice roll.
That's your one.
Thank you.
You do 17 damage. He is still standing, but his ears are bleeding a bit now. And he's badly injured.
Hang on. Let's give some temporary hit points to
Probably Lucian.
Yeah, I'm thinking Lucian, yeah.
Lucian with his I guess he only has 10 temporary health now.
Well, Raz is kind of pinned in between everybody.
Yeah, but he's a lizard.
Okay.
Excuse me?
Raza's 3 away from the stinger.
Second class citizen.
Yeah. It's hard to say. No, we'll go with Raza.
Thank you.
Alright, Raza, make sure you right-click that while you have your character selected and hit applies temporary health.
Yeah, all 3 of those temporary hit points.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can work with that.
And then end your turn, Dib?
Yep.
Alright, Kalia, Lucian turned into werewolf in front of you. It is a narrow pass. His big furry body's blocking the way. What do you do?
Okay, I have some questions to start off. These tuskers in front of us,
There's
do they
one
have
Tusker,
any...
yep.
Oh,
One Tusker,
no,
one
there's-
Ranger.
Oh, okay, so the ranger has a ranged weapon. correct?
Ranger. Only people with cross... Oh.
The Rangers and Luke can easier to
Are
kill,
the dungeon spawn, right?
The dungeon spawn have the crossbows.
Are the dungeon spawn mooks as well?
They are.
Okay. What if I teleport
What if you teleport?
over there? Yeah.
What?
When have you
Yeah,
ever
so-
teleported?
So I have an icon relationship with someone
Uh-huh.
who has wings. And guess what? I have wings kind of too, right?
That's true.
So, Great Golden Worm, even though I have one of his ass scales and I really don't want it, the guy does have wings.
Uh-huh.
So what if I ask him for a brief gift of flight to propel myself to the upper level to start murking on these dungeon spawn?
Now, you have a Great Golden Worm 5, and if you right-click the
Yes.
card, you can show to players.
Right click it.
Yeah.
Is this legal?
Mark, reveal. Oh, reveal.
Oh,
Is
that's a
that it?
Crusader
Oh.
6.
Oh! There we go.
All right, you have a Great Golden Worm 5. What penalty do you want to give up for this? Because the easy one is a recovery.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a 5, so it comes with a complication.
I mean, usually I'm not the one picking the complications, so this is.
Are you fine with the
I
recovery drain?
I want to give myself $1 million.
If you, I can come up with another complication.
I mean, I'm okay with the recovery drain, but I mean, if you think that this is a bigger feat than just a recovery drain,
No, I
I'm
think
also
recovery's
okay
fair.
giving me something harsher.
All right, lower one of your recoveries from the strength of what this is going to pull from you. Play the card on, like drag it out onto the board so it's out of your hand.
Oh my god.
Did you roll the recovery rather than just...
No. I accidentally clicked one of my macros, but I played the card, I think.
I don't see the card. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
All right, I've consumed your card. Your halo turns into almost real wings for a moment, and you can now fly as part of your movement for this next round.
Cool. See you later, losers.
I don't know if I would call them losers. You get zapped D6, Lucian. Roll the D6.
You can fly.
Losers? That's not a bad
Hey,
word.
you're derived.
D6.
What?
What?
Roll the D6,
The
Lucian.
priest just did not like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I get to roll it?
Yep.
Roll it, you coward. Roll it.
I thought she had to. Now I probably won't make people roll it because then I have to do work.
Oh, true. All right, 3 damage as you get zapped from behind. You light down in the middle, and the orcs are very surprised, and now you are up by them.
Yeah. I want to hit one of them.
All right, target them and hit them.
Cool beans.
You slam him off, and he falls in the water unconscious. Floats there for a bit, and then disappears in a froth of water.
And that is my turn.
All right, next turn. Speaking of which, the Dark Shake, having just eaten another thing, is going to what? Why? Oh, because it's invisible?
Oh boy.
Hold on.
Simultaneously invisible and dark.
It's going to do a big swim around, and it's going to spy hop up, and is going to slam down. It's not super good with its aim, so it is going to slam down right in front of Lucian and crack through the bridge, taking the orc with it. And there's now a hole. There's now a hole in the bridge right there.
Raza
And it's going to disappear again.
Raza lifts up Halval, and then Halval just goes.
What is that noise you're making?
It's the kid from Free Willy.
But why does Havel know that noise?
Oh, space piracy is rampant, even in.
You would never steal a space handbag.
Okay,
you
the
would
orc
never
ranger.
pirate a space movie.
The orc ranger, having just seen the bridge collapse in front of it, is going to turn around and run at Raza instead, and throw its great axe at Raza's face, and hit him for 16 damage.
What?
And it's now Lucian's turn.
Whoops, I accidentally ended right away.
Nice, I'll put it back.
Alright. All right. Is it a strength check or?
It is
I'm leaping on all fours.
Yeah, that strength or dex to jump across.
All right. Can I? I mean, as an alpha wolf, I'm pretty. This is almost the length of my body. That's not a bad jump for a wolf on all fours, is it?
Tell me a prey that you hunted by jumping across a ravine of similar size.
Oh, just deer are always jumping rivers. And,
They are.
Big fences and stuff. Make it look easy. You gotta follow.
All right, jump.
They make it look easy. I show them it's even easier.
Oh, whew.
You fall in the water.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
Actually, Buckaroo, here. You can have the fucking +3 that I had earlier. There you go.
An 18? You fall?
So, the check score was 20.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give him a +4.
Yep.
So it's fine.
And Leanne, like, shoves you as you, like, with a little bit of extra boost, and you get across,
Thanks, Leanne.
and are now on the opposite side of this orc ranger.
All right, I'm gonna tear him a new one. Make him regret turning his back on me.
Rip and tear.
Rip and tear. That's a crit.
Is it just dead?
You tear your claws through his middle, and Raz on the other side just sees you leap behind, and suddenly the orc is ripped from the inside out in half as two pieces fall and to opposite sides of the bridge into the water.
I give a primal roar, the likes that Raza hasn't seen probably from Luke.
Probably not. Raza, have you seen Lucian? No, you've seen him turn once before, right? In the phase spider fight?
Oh, sure.
And in the...
He rode on my back, as I recall.
Yeah. Good times. Is that your turn then?
Yeah, that's now I'll actually end it, yeah.
Alright, Raza.
Oh no, my computer. Okay. Well, that was honestly my healing. Can I jump? Am I capable of jumping to this next section
Raza,
up here?
with a hard strength check, you sure can.
With a hard strength check.
Mm-hmm.
You know
You are
what?
jumping vertically up like 20 feet.
Just grow some wings and fly, nerd.
You could also run to the end of the bridge and hope it leads to the next level.
No, you grow some wings and fly, huh? I don't even have an icon relationship like that. And I don't have my teleport either, because that would just solve the problem.
It would.
It would.
And you don't have any icon relationships whatsoever.
Use the gun. Use the
gun.
My dexterity
Ask
is
Lucian
mythical,
for
and
a
there's...
boost.
You know,
Can Lucian throw me in?
Kalia could try to catch you. Lucian could try to throw you.
You know what? I trust myself. I trust myself. A hard, huh?
Yep.
Let's see. Feral survivor, jumping from branch to branch, not uncommon.
Mm-hmm.
Raza is probably a really small example of his race, so his jumps aren't quite there yet.
Yeah, we've established that Raza's race, since Raza's only a little 5-year-old lizard, Raza's race gets really big.
Huge. A 19. I believe that passes.
Nope, that is not a pass.
It says hard right. Oh, that's a save. No,
Yep.
never mind.
You are unfortunately looking at a different thing entirely.
I am looking at a different thing. Okay. So then.
So you jump up, and so this is 13th Age does fail forward, which means you do get up there. But something bad happens, and that's that you are scrabbling for purchase on the ledge rather than actually being up there.
You knocked me down, I swear to God, I wasted an icon relationship to get up here.
You have to spend your standard action getting all the way up, or you can roll with disadvantage while with one hand holding the edge and the other swinging your axe at an enemy. Your choice.
Oh, yikes. Roll with disadvantage, huh?
Like you take a -4.
Yeah. -4?
I mean, you're swinging with one hand while hanging off a ledge.
Yeah, you probably want to get up. Like, what if they knock you down? Shamu.
Okay. I'll do it, but I'm gonna scramble up behind Kalia because I see that she has a big shield and she's protected other people.
Okay. Now you do have your frenzy, which is a quick action.
Right, but I can't attach unstoppable to it.
That's true.
Which is all that I really want to do. But it could, yeah, you know what? It could maybe give us some breathing room. So I'll frenzy. I scrabble up there, panting. It's weird to see a lizard pant, but Raza's breathing heavy. And
wow,
that's a natural one.
Wow.
Who talked me into this again?
Do I
Toon.
have to do everything around here?
It was Toon. It was Toon that talked me into this.
All right, reroll.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
that
better.
almost won.
All right,
14.
that is a hit as you knock him, but he barely stays up. Is that your
Okay.
turn?
That is my turn.
All right, hit end turn. All right, so pretty immediately the opening orc is going to return the favor with a stabbing sword, but you've weakened his arm, and so you deflect his blow pretty easily. The other two are I don't want to target. The other two are going to back up and fire at the weaker of the two enemies, which is Raza. Kalia, you'll be able to block you'll be able to block one of these with Defender. And both are hits.
Why?
Yeah, I'll block one.
All right, you take the damage and you're free to have it if you want.
Sure. We having rounding up or? Because it's 4.5 damage.
I sure could tell you if I quickly
It
pull
rounds
up.
down? I'm not
There's
positive.
no
We round up.
literature
It is
about it.
round up.
Okay.
I
We
think
picked
it's
that back at
automatically.
we picked that way back at the half. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you could just right-click apply as half and just
Yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah, that's actually what I did before all of you settled that argument.
Thank you. No, she takes the half damage. You take.
Yeah,
So
I take half.
there were 2 9s. You got hit by 1 full 9. She took the other 9 and then halved it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a better talent than I thought it was.
Yep. I
And
can
the
do
other
it
dork is
once per round.
I called him a dork. Oh.
Not wrong.
He is going to finish shepherding these people off to the next area.
Now, is this path up here a little bit wider?
It is. It's about 2 people wide, as evidenced by these orcs being thing. That's certainly not perspective that I didn't want to deal with. No, it's a wider path.
Sure.
All right, it is now Leanne's turn.
You won't believe what I'm gonna do. Can I try and jump this?
You sure can. But Lucian's on the other side in your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
And
a fat ass in the way.
All right, Ganny, what do you do? You're back safe by Grizz and Dame.
wait, can Leanne hold action?
She can hold action.
Wait a second.
I'm not gonna hold action to jump the moment you move over.
Yeah, but I mean, if I threw a rope or something, hold action to grab
You're
it.
busy being an angry wolf.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna call him.
So, what is Ganny doing? Ganny can't really get around the Dame
Nope.
because everything's one thing wide, and I'm guessing that these orcs on the bridge are too far away.
Look,
So
let's be
he
honest.
can't-
Andy could probably step over Dame's head.
We could do a leapfrog situation.
I don't want to do the dexterity check for that, so risk
You
falling in the
could
water.
sidle past the Dame and Leanne doing a easier dex check, but I mean you have no stats, my dude. So your
No,
Christopher,
safest,
I'll let you.
your safest
Closer
bet is to
protection.
just stay in the back
I'm just gonna
and stay
hang
there.
back and
You're like
you know,
in the building still. Like I'm not
Yeah.
getting anywhere where that whale can touch me.
exactly, and like he
Just
saw
stand back there and marvel at Kalia.
he saw the other slaves getting pulled away, and you know he's kind of upset about that, but you know he can't do anything, so he's not gonna.
All right, go ahead and end your turn then.
Oh yeah, I hit the button, don't I?
Dame.
Okay, so first of all, I realized I forgot to start Song of Heroes, so we'll start that now.
Double checking. Are you sure you want to use a recharge when the battle's
Oh.
nearly wrapped up?
You're right. Never mind.
I'll delete it.
Thank you. Okay, and sorry, I'm double checking because my thing has been laggy. Leanne did not jump the gap.
She did not.
I did.
Okay. Dame is still gonna come forward, and then are the dungeon spawn up on the bridge nearby, like enough for spell or
Yep.
not? Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, she is going to battle chant at the opening orc.
The sound of your voice knocks him over into the water, and the orca enjoys yet another frothy meal.
And another 3 temporary hit points to Raza.
6.
And that's 6. It's doubled. Doubled.
right.
You guys really do care.
Yeah, we try.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Kalia.
Alrighty. Let's
Punch.
kick some butt. Okay, I can't move myself.
Why not?
I don't know, it keeps targeting instead of moving.
Oh, you probably have the target tool on then.
Sometimes it just gets stuck on that for some reason.
Here, I'll move you up.
Oh, I got it. Ah, hello?
What?
Why is it my turn?
I don't know. I'm clicking back.
Oh, baby!
Hey,
Bye-bye!
Do you want a ridiculous amount of damage?
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, here you go. You can reroll as many as you want.
Now, is he jerky like beef jerky, or is he jerky like twitchy?
I just thought he had a very unpleasurable personality to be around.
So if I'm reading this correctly, I can re-roll a 2, a 1, and that's it, right? Because they're not just doubles. It's a
You
two.
can re-roll all
A
your
1,
twos.
a 2.
So
Oh,
you
'cause I can
roll
basically reroll
46.
everything.
So I would keep your 5, 5, and 6, and re-roll your. I would roll 5. I would roll 6d6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why 66?
Because she wants to keep 2 of them. Did you spend them an additional point for the dice or no?
I did.
Then she wants to keep 3 of them and roll the other 6, right?
That would be 7.
Oh. All right, roll 7d6.
Woo!
Oh,
Wow.
babe. All right, Kalia, you're going to take out both of these dungeon spawn in front of you. Tell me how you do it. The words everyone wants to hear.
So she's like, "Hey, Leanne, I jumped up here. Do you see my wings are really cool? Watch this!" And then just steam trains, like you can see the smoke from her heel, into these 2 orcs to push them in the water.
The spikes embed into their bodies and roll off. And the orca enjoys a final bit of meal and satiated.
And she's just covered in orc gore, and she turns back to Leanne and is like, "Hey, Leanne, that was super cool, wasn't it? I was looking at all the orcs. Bye."
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'll give you that one. I'm biding my time, alright?
Wait, combat's over?
Combat's over.
Oh, good. I thought we were gonna have to kill Shamu. Or just keep leaping at us.
He is a neutral enemy.
So when there's no fighting, he becomes your friend?
Well, he had enough food, and I'm not going to make you sit there and fight Shamu.
Alright, can you turn me back?
I sure can.
Oh, I did.
Alright, I guess.
Wow.
Neat.
Also, I have a question about my temp HP.
Yep, it goes away at the end of battle.
Oh. Shucks. Alright, well, I throw my indestructible rope out to Leanne.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can make this jump on my own, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Ganny won't. So.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. Danny would become fish food.
So
Well.
actually, if somebody wants to hold the rope, actually, Gris can hold it.
Gris has been well trained with rope by this point.
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
But here's
so
the
it's
question.
like tug of war, and Ganny can
Gris-
walk across. And then
Can
Gris
he
will
support the weight of an admittedly frail slave?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's-
probably bigger and stronger than you.
Okay, fair enough.
That's a big dog.
Do I have to roll?
Nope. You're not
Okay.
in combat. This is easy enough with rope and such. You
Will
get
Gris
across.
have to roll to jump across, to jump into Lucian's arms?
No, he knows how to hold on to the rope, and you just pull him across.
What? You know when you're playing like tug of
Yeah.
war with a dog, and you just lift up
Yep.
and legs.
Yeah, he's just sitting there holding on with iron grasp and wagging his tail as you pull him up on the other side.
Oh, good boy, good boy. All right, I'm gonna roll recovery then, and then we'll
Can they
continue on.
use the rope to climb up?
Yeah.
We
it's-
want to be down.
Well, we got to go up here to the second level to get to the
You don't
people.
know where you're trying to go right now. There's a lot
But
of
I mean-
bridges and doorways.
There's.
But we
Down.
saw a slave being taken to
That's
the
Where do you
true.
think they're getting taken to? More orcs. We have to keep going down. We've made our choice.
Lucian, do you know where this windmill went?
I know it follows gravity.
Not sure about that one, but all right.
Alright, sure.
That's true.
Alrighty then. Hup.
Kalia, do you want to go
Jumping
first
down.
now?
Yeah, sure. I'll go first this time, like I should be.
Presumably with some rope help, you guys get back down the 20-foot drop.
All right, what's the order?
So I guess this.
Danny's in the back.
Lucian,
Chris?
hold up the back.
I can't touch Grizit, by the way.
Oh.
But he'll be in the back.
There you go. Kalia,
right
as
there.
you look through the doorway in front of you and see it changes interior once again and starts curving up and to the right.
Okay. Up and to the right. Let's go.
If this is a big loop around, I swear.
Ah! Is that supposed to happen?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I climbed that rope for nothing!
Nice work, Lucian.
I told you we were supposed to go up here.
Oh god.
I may
You
have
know-
some of the lowest intelligence in the party.
In
but that
retrospect,
doesn't...
connecting the bridges in a way that you guys had no way of knowing were connected like that, not my brightest map design.
Kalia, in complete fairness, you don't have the lowest intelligence. Danny has the lowest
Oh, God.
intelligence.
Well,
Well-
as a regular party member.
Is it Ganny or Verlon?
Oh, Verlon for sure. All right, we just told them that. Creases may be saved.
I'm gone.
You're not a vampire anymore.
Yeah.
I went to the next room and now I'm gone.
I presume we all followed in the same. Oh.
Yep, go ahead and follow her over there.
Callus Verlon.jpg.
It's not connected. You enter the next room, and the orc has not gotten very far with his prey, with his slaves. And seeing you guys enter, he's going to finally drop them, and hearing you walk around the corner, he's going to run off alone, leaving the slaves behind.
I'm stuck in the city bridges scene.
Hold on, I'll save you.
Hey, I get free
Save
slaves.
me.
Cool. Wow,
know,
I should
at
not.
least they're
I can phrase that a lot better.
Raza, move your character. All right, and now.
Raza, you're too
What
thick.
about Lucian's still not there?
Oh no.
I moved Grizz and then it transported me.
Yeah, because you are both characters. That makes sense. He was making the dog noises.
That's my dog.
That's a very
Grizz.
that's a very convincing Grizz.
Who'd have
Yeah,
thought?
my dogs are upset because there's a cat in the yard.
Oh.
I yell at the slaves to fall back to Ganny. Do they know Ganny? Oh.
Do I know these slaves, or are these like different slaves?
You just said you know 100 of the 200 or so slaves, so I mean 50-50 odds. Flip a coin, my dude.
Oh, here. Let's see. Is there a D2? There's no D2. Is there a coin?
Nope, I had
No
one
coin.
selected. There's just roll slash roll D2.
All right.
Why don't they have names anymore?
One
Nope,
you
I
know 'em,
don't
two
know
you
them.
don't.
I don't know why they lost their names.
But suddenly they're overcritical and comfortable.
I couldn't tell you why they lost their names.
I do not know these slaves.
Well,
I rolled a 1, and I was going to say on a 2 that I knew them.
All right, there you go.
That's suspicious.
I command them to stay close to Ganny and Grizz.
In a horrifying display, their bodies all merge into Ganny's dents as he grows larger and no. You now have 4 people in your group. Your health is all the way up to 55.
I whisper to Ganny that he has to
55.
stay strong for more than just him now.
Gallia, can you at least wait for the rest of us?
I'm admiring the architecture.
Speaking of the architecture, this is an old dwarven fortress stronghold. Not even a fortress, like it was a home, right? People lived here.
Is
And
this food still here?
this food is not, but the rotted remains of them are.
No, gross.
You can see like the ovens missing off the wall. Various bits of plates and such are scattered around. Windows are missing here and there. Help. How about now, Max? Max, are you on the right scene?
Yep, sorry, continue.
And feel free to be saying these things in character. Help
Well, you
and
were
stuff.
talking. I didn't want to.
Pull all to scene.
overrule.
How about now? Where are you, Dame? You
I
got out of the map?
I can't see Grizz now, by the way.
Oh, it looks
I
like
didn't know.
it looks like Grizz didn't make it to the scene. Oh,
Nope, I
Grizz.
can't stick with Grizz.
I think Grizz got pushed back to the other scene.
Dream
Whoa,
is
there's
also
way
lost.
more.
Yeah, there's a lot here.
Be careful, you
birthday.
can't get out of the map.
You know, I'm not always a perfect mapper. Oh, yep, 1 second. So, gosh. Transporting between scenes automatically is cool, but doesn't seem to always work the best.
Make them one way.
Yeah, I really should. I'm like, what if they want to go back? Hey, why would you
I've
ever?
never had any issues.
Oh god! Oh god! I left the map.
Kalia!
That was an accident. I'm not looking. I left the map.
Where did you...
Where's Kalia?
Is this real food?
Oh, she teleported out to the next area.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
looking. I'm not looking.
La, 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 la.
She went
We'll
down the hall.
we'll get there, Kalia. No, all this food is rotted and old. Dame, do you have anything to say? You don't recognize this, but it is definitely stolen from the dwarves.
Would I recognize any of the like the symbolism and stuff that they would have on the walls about, you know, who's like what clan this was or anything?
You might vaguely know of the clan, but they're old and haven't been heard from much in the recent era.
All right, then yeah, she probably doesn't have very much to add except for like this is what Jadespine Manor is supposed to look like, except with, you know, actual food.
The booze didn't make it either.
The booze did not make it.
You know, do we even have room for another table in our dining area? Well, your dining
That's
area.
what you're thinking of.
Hey, Dame. We should take some of these rugs with us. They're in good condition still.
Ooh, good thought.
Wait, has anyone seen Raza?
That,
He might get sick eating this meat.
I don't know.
I'm
Have you
still
seen
gone.
what Raza drinks?
Oh,
Is
no.
Raza going crazy here with all his Raza?
I've got a question. What is Raza exactly?
A giant lizard from space or something?
Rumham, go back through. Come back.
What
What
is
is
Raza?
How?
Space?
I don't even know where I am. Oh, there I am.
No.
What's space?
Long story, don't worry about it.
So, you know,
Danny, when you
And
look up at the stars, that's
I don't
space.
think this map has a back door.
I'm
Thank
very
you.
confused.
He hasn't seen the
he
stars
said
in 10
there's-
years.
He says there's round planets and stuff. Don't worry about
Do
it.
you know where the
Oh,
sun
there you are.
is? Do you know the sun, the moon?
Yes,
They're in space.
I remember.
That's where the axe claims to have come from, and I believe him because he can teleport.
Wait, that's why you believe him? Because he teleports?
Well,
Kalia?
yeah.
I
And
have
he's got a
heard
gun.
of worse reasons.
I mean, why else would I believe?
Because he told us a whole bunch of stories about space.
That's true.
Well, there's delusion in this world.
I mean, there's magic in this world too. I think
Yeah.
teleporting firmly falls under.
Wait, did we go into space?
No, you went to the astral plane. That's a
Oh.
dream world. Gosh, that's
Oh, okay.
And Ganny hasn't seen the light of day in like 10 years, so he's like just lost, and he's just kind of smiling, just kind of nodding.
Roll with the punches. Grizzlies him again. Keep him safe.
Yeah, just smile and nod. Just smile and nod.
Well, if you guys want to steal any carpets or anything, now's your chance. This ain't exactly under Empire law.
No, we gotta go.
Come on, Dame, quick, grab something on your way out. Place setting. There's some nice dishes.
There's no point in
good
it's not
china.
matching place settings.
Is there like a fancy looking cake or something like that?
Everything's like
Disgusting.
100 years rotted and gone.
Ooh, that said, this looks like a pretty cool centerpiece / tankard.
Okay.
Put it
Yeah,
back.
So
grab
so
it.
there's
Put it in your
there's a
bag.
question. Is there like a finely aged wine that was like
You
I
know
already
what?
asked. I already asked.
Would you like the actual archaeology on that?
Yep. Do it, nerd.
Okay, how old are we talking that this room is?
120 years.
Okay, unlikely, because barrels are not actually completely airtight and watertight, so if there is anything, it is likely highly oxidized and probably actually vinegar.
Oh no, it's not for Raza. He's gonna start dragging over one of the giant barrels and like put it in front of the dame for the temporary.
Oh,
Her
she's gonna.
Go ahead.
She thanks him and like pats his arm, but she doesn't drink from it.
It
And smelling it, Ganny kind of. Oh, so that's where they got the vinegar.
Oh.
Yeah, that's for cooking.
Used to be for drinking.
Callie, are you gonna lead us, or do you want me to take point again?
Oh, I'll go. Leanne was in my way.
I was making sure no one stormed off.
Alan, you get a reroll on your next skill check for being a nerd.
Thank you.
Dude, Seafoot Games.
All right, you walk down the next corridor and pass through into an area that the water is drained but once was docks. And there is a single orc slave taker, a couple of dungeon spawns, and they are forcing 2 human slaves to. I will save all of you in a second. And they're forcing all of the slaves to work on a boat over here, searching through it for bits of gold and such.
What
I don't
do
see any names,
orcs
do you
that live
guys?
in a dungeon want with gold?
Money.
I mean, they
I mean,
still have currency.
It's shiny.
They have to have some sort of currency if they've got a castle. And
well, there's also the fighting pits. They bet on slaves fighting each other, and they use. I don't know much, but they use the money to bet. So that could be why they're looking for gold.
Yeah, their society sounds strange.
GM, do we know, is this the door we're looking for?
You don't know anything.
Okay, but we see a door here.
Yeah, you see a door, and you apparently opened it from across the map.
Okay.
Psychic powers.
Psychic powers, very cool.
A D1?
Oh, yeah, sorry, D2. I know one of those. I know one of those slaves.
He knows one.
Who are they? Tell us about them, Gandy.
Well, that is that Carla? She's relatively new here. We gotta help him. I don't know the other fellow.
Alright, Danny, we'll help him. Just stay back with Chris and be quiet.
Yeah, yes, of course.
Alright, Callie, you want to flank? Me and Dane can fire from here.
Yeah, sure.
Can you see better over on this side? Oh, you can see better on this side.
So, when you get over there, I guess wait for my signal and I'll be the attack of opportunity.
I'm coming with you. By the way, we don't have Raza with us.
Oh no, Ross.
I'm sure he'd be swimming.
But there's no water.
There isn't?
No, I said it was drained.
Oh, okay, never mind. Alright, I see that they are in position, and I will take an attack of opportunity.
Alright. That is maybe the worst damage I have ever...
What the heck is this? How can I roll a 0?
Did your bow damage die break?
Oh, you didn't? You're not supposed to use your basic ranged attack. You're supposed to use your
Oh, sorry.
fully drawn iron bow ranged attack. Yeah, that's
better.
That's a lot better.
Still not good.
Not amazing, but we do not need to go through this entire fight just for 3 enemies. So tell you what we're gonna do. Each of you roll a d20 plus a background, and I'll resolve the fight off that.
Well, hostage situations are typical for legislation to handle.
And that's true. The slave taker is going to immediately take a human hostage, and if you nearly hit them, and they're going to that human slave is going to die. All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
Nice work out there, Kalia.
Yeah, really nice
Really
showing there.
trying to free these
I was
people, aren't you,
distracted by
Kalia?
Leanne, I'm sorry.
All right. And the Dame.
Yeah, working on it. Sorry.
All right, Lucian. You have a perfectly fine battle. Ganny, you stay out of sight. You even distract an enemy by lobbing a rock.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Dang.
Leanne, you have a good battle as well. You and Lucian both take small amounts of damage. Raza and Dame have a great battle, take no damage. Kalia, you lose a recovery.
Are you kidding me?
That's what you get for that try.
Got him.
Now, Lucian and Leanne, I'm going to roll.
I'm down to 2 recoveries.
You guys take 2d8 damage. Go ahead and roll it.
I'm gonna roll 2 8s. Watch.
You guys managed to keep both the human slaves alive, take down all the orcs without, them taking out the humans in the process. And
Sorry, I messed up.
That's okay.
I gained 20 more HP.
Ganny, you just saved one of your new arrivals. And yeah, you're nearing the tankiest member of the party now.
But that's in lives. Like every 10 damage he takes, someone.
That's true.
Yeah, someone dies.
Yeah, take the trade-off.
It's really just temporary health.
Yeah.
Nice operation out there, everyone.
This could get very easily overpowered because imagine everyone picking up stones and throwing them at once.
It'd be pretty strong. And Leon,
Oh, yeah.
are you sure everyone did a good job that fight?
Everyone relevant.
Okay. Okay.
Look, it's the cane talking. All right.
And Ganny, for the first
Oh
time,
god, that's right.
For the first time, Ganny kind of just gives a little smile because the friendly ribbing amuses him.
That's a party victory.
How many sword points do you have, Leanne, by the way?
4. I'm maxed out right now.
All right. Yeah, you're very arrogant now. All right. So there's 3 doors on the map.
There are?
There's 3
Let's
doors
look
on
at
the map.
shadows.
See 1.
One could say 3 doors down.
One
Great.
could.
All right. Well,
Why
if we're
would
done
you?
patting each other on the back, let's get going.
There's just a
Where are we
small
going?
group of people following behind Ganny.
Yep.
Hey, who
and we're
closed the
bringing-
door behind me?
Grace
You
is
walk-
getting a
David
bigger and
tucked
bigger
in the
job
door.
of protecting.
the inside of that storeroom is completely blank. Not even the stone detailing is there. It's just a smooth, flat wall from where it's been scrubbed.
What are
Every
the other doors?
bit of it eaten. That is not a transition point.
The dame is gonna need some rescuing from the doorway.
Door stuck! Door stuck!
Dave,
So I have to bring out the rope.
Dave,
Yeah,
tell us
great.
about how you got stuck in that door.
Oh god.
Please stop opening,
It's the
slamming the
heel.
door.
Let's see how the only door, I don't even know how you get stuck in a door. I understand how you get stuck in a revolving door. Oh, you know what? A strap or something that the dame has gets caught on the doorknob. And so she kind of does one of those bungee back at the last second things and has to fight with it.
All right.
Oh, I found it.
Crazyverlon.jpg.
All right, Kalia. Oh, there you go.
Oh
You-
my god!
You open the door and see it opens up into a new room that is very different from the kind
Oh
of
god,
area
oh
you were
god,
in
oh
before.
god, oh god, what is this? Ooh, ew, ew, I hate this, I hate this, I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Leanne, you just see an open door and peek around and see Kalia's gone inside.
Whoop.
Alright, I'm gonna send both Lucian and Grizzin together.
Where did that?
We're supposed to be going.
GM, I
Oh,
finally am the one who had troubles.
yeah. Raza, are you gonna go through a different doorway than everyone else?
Yeah.
Alright, do
That's
it.
scrapper mentality.
Alright. Off to a new scene.
Oh no.
Hold on. Okie dokie, let me get the scenery caught up with what's going on.
Oh, our poor boy.
Does the stream not have ownership of Raza? Let me double check that. Because the stream doesn't see from Raza's... Nope, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so you guys enter a very alien-looking terrain. I'm going to narrate it in pairs. Most of the party has entered a room where a giant glowing throne is softly pulsating blue light. There's a collection of what seems to be stony men. Their heads are made out of smooth block, no feature on it, who are...
Smooth brains.
Smooth brains. Don't say that. Pull out the scene. How about now? They are methodically picking up objects and like detaching things and moving them around. A lot of the smooth stainless steel is not easily giving away, however, as they are, and it looks like they've been working for quite a long time. Raza, meanwhile, has entered the same area but from a different way. And Raza maybe is comforted by the flickering, soft pulsating neon lights. You know, this is electric lights being powered. And more interestingly, as Havel enters the area, a foreign connection is starting to recognizes his presence and starts booting up. Flickering lights show up in what we know as holograms, what you guys might interpret as like scrying portals. Nice, nailed it.
Huh.
Danny and the slaves are just very confused.
Oh, come on.
Hello.
Weird.
Okay.
Are these things hostile?
They are not. They don't even seem to notice that you're there. Alright. Main party, go ahead and move forward if you want.
Grizz and Ganny, stay back.
Yep. Slaves are
Kalia?
gonna hang out.
Kalia, do you want to try to make friends?
Sure, I guess.
They do not have faces.
Oh man, okay.
Well, yes, you
take her-
described that. Ganny does.
Oh,
Ganny
man,
is just.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Greetings,
Anyone in
travelers.
there?
It is I, your friendly icon, the Speaker in Light. Have you ventured here for answers to riddles unknown, valuable star treasures, enlightenment? This is a talking green face showing up in images both in front of Raza and the party simultaneously.
We're looking for a windmill.
Enlightenment. Windmill wasn't on the list of options, Dame.
Maybe it was an open-ended question.
Sure. We'll take enlightenment for 200.
I apologize. I do not know of this query. Windmill.
Yeah, I told you, Dame.
A shot.
How about answers to riddles?
Oh, we're not trying for enlightenment anymore?
Well, that might be a little too big of a request.
Could you be referring to the Windmill, the 22nd Fleet's main Star Destroyer?
No.
Yes.
No.
Perfect! I am glad I have solved your query. How may I help you?
Okay, so where is this? Is this face being broadcasted on one of these smooth brains?
Nope,
Or...
it's flickering in the middle of the room.
Oh, okay. Havel asked a question.
Yep. So it's starting to split its conversation, so such that each individual question's only answered to the group that's near it. Greetings, AI. What fate has brought you here to this planet?
I am no AI, I'm a neural copy stored in the hardware of this. How many cycles have you been here?
Oh, how rare! One of these days I'm gonna tape my headset so I don't roll over it. Checking logs! Checking logs! Last log, local time, 1:23, 9th age.
It's not the 9th age anymore.
What age is it, may I inquire?
The 13th.
Oh no.
Yeah.
It would appear that I have lost some date time thinking.
Uh-huh. Do you know where you are?
This is my Speaker of the Light Enclave. People come to me for star matter objects and answers.
And where is your enclave supposed to be located?
In the center of what is called the Red Sea.
Okay, yeah, you've missed a few things. So you're currently inside a living dungeon.
Have I? I do not know of this entry living dungeon.
It's it eats buildings and things and incorporates them into itself. Bit of a menace. It seems to have eaten your enclave.
Ah, a consumer class constructor. These are often used to terraform planets.
Oh, so it uses these things on purpose?
Planets must be made such that the locals may have better lives. Raza, as you're passing by your first of the stone blockheads, they are faceless. Is slowly unscrewing panels on the wall. It doesn't even react as you pass.
I walk up to it. I lick it.
It's stone.
Is it It's stone.
It's a construct.
Okay. Halval will say,
What? What tragedy befell this ship and brought a terraforming crew to this realm?
Ah, that is a story that I can give you answers to. Please hold. Loading logs. Loading logs. Logs loaded. Locals know as Age of the Blazing Meteor.
Blazing Meteor.
That's what some people often call the ninth age.
Isn't that the same age that Bastion came from?
Correct.
Yeah.
The starship Grosvenor was investigating a relatively standard Class Terra with indigenous sophons, but its elliptical field was weirdly folded in the noosphere. The locals must have had truly bizarre psychokinetic traits. The Grosvenor drifted closer, and the crew looking for answers into their inquiries. However, its malformed reality field of the planet seems to have been entangled with the Grosvenor's hyperdrive. The Beagle-class science ship unfortunately had budget cuts such that it could not disentangle. Following protocol, the crew crash-landed and attempted to integrate with the locals and not inform them of their presence. This, however, led to a mutiny of some demanding that they leave, and I was left here to answer questions of those who found me.
Have your original occupants therefore gone and acclimated themselves to the locale? Have they joined the native population?
Most of them have, but I have been fortuitous enough to keep 4 of them safe in cryosleep.
Where's your main console? Where are these cryo chambers?
Please enter. Next, you're actually in the room. The cylinders around you spiral up with a soft hiss of releasing gas, revealing 4 people perfectly frozen in time, wearing simple jumpsuits.
Okay. Raza will approach each of them, just sort of licking the glass slowly. Here's a long shot.
Were these intended to begin colonization of a new sector?
These are simply people left over from the research crew. Most of them have long since died out, or otherwise scattered across the planet when the ship tore apart.
Shame indeed. Speaker of light, their vital signs, are they alive?
They are perfectly preserved. However, I require Captain Key Code in order to unlock them. Please input key code now.
The fleet of the... Okay, does Halval know anything about?
This is... The empire you came from often sent out these kinds of science ships investigating planets and such. This one would have been sent out long ago. Maybe even
Halval. Sure.
Havel might have been alive before he was put into an axe, but around that time actually.
Okay. So he's going to identify himself by military rank and see if that recognizes itself as potentially somebody with emergency authorization.
Because this is a storyline, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
The access granted. The cryopods open up with a hiss as the color returns to their faces, and they clamber out looking at the lizard in front of them. The AI addresses them, "Crew, please welcome high-ranking blah 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 military rank Havel and his carrier, Raza, the lizard."
And we're not aware of any of this going
Nope.
on, right? Jeez Louise.
How do they react?
So how is your species viewed in that empire?
Oh, absolute barbarians.
Well, they are very surprising to be woken up by one carrying a extremely high grade and rare weapon, soul forged weapon.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Leanne, it's against the wall.
This is Brigadier General Hal von Drac, 49th. I have found you here on this distant realm. I do not presume you would know what planet you were meant to go to?
They could reiterate the same information that they meant to come here, but they did not intend to get entangled in its sphere. It was supposed to be a research mission, and it went awry, and that they'd refused to join either crew's side in the mutiny and simply went to the cryopods as instructions intended.
I'm afraid that fates have not turned out in our favors. I have become imprisoned in a weapon wielded by this creature, and you have found yourselves, how should I say this, deep within the entrails of a living dungeon. We are currently trying to find our own way through, but we do have companions somewhere in this complex. Would you tail along with me? Perhaps guide me to the ship's main consoles.
They can't go back into cryostasis anymore. They don't have any other option, so they will follow you.
Okay.
What about this?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. What about these faceless people? Were they able to with us?
They have just been meandering about and slowly, ever so slowly, pulling apart the throne that you were at.
Okay, and there's no way of us trying to communicate with them.
Any attempts to communicate with them fail. They just do not talk.
Got it.
Okay. Raza will sort of follow slowly. Halval is going to, say, ask some questions.
Oh, what fleet were you a part of? Were you there at the Battle of Andronax?
Things like that.
Yep, they will follow along. You'll chatter. You'll slowly come to terms with the fact that, yes, these are people from your empire. Maybe not quite your time. And they're going to just kind of morphously disappear into the background like the other groups of people. Ganny Dent, you gain 40 more health.
I mean, Havel just actually got friends for the first time. Mm-hmm. They're just.
And if they die,
NPCs.
absorbed into my horde.
Hey, Raza, what'd you find down there?
You see 4 people in weird clothing following him and Havel.
Whoa. Who are these people?
Raza looks like he wants to communicate for the first time for the first time ever. So he's just sort of looking between that party and the party behind him. And he'll just scoot to the side of the hallway so the two can intermingle.
A shaven man, head and beard, just completely bare, gives you a salute in his jumpsuit. Lieutenant Troy Wilkin here, head up of this small group of people. It's a pleasure, locals. Sorry to intermingle in your affair.
Troy Wilkin. Who else?
Can any of you wield a sword?
Oh, a simpler weapon, I see.
I mean, it would be. Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay, I'm not there.
No, I have already asked you. You have a knife. You?
I have a pilfered dagger.
Yeah, I gave you a dagger.
All right, they are Wilson Reynolds, Troy Wilkin, Elainer Fulton, and Angela Robertson.
Wilson
Reynolds.
Can you write those out? So
okay, who else? Wilson Reynolds.
It's an out of character.
Eleanor what?
All right, it is Troy Wilkin, Wilson Reynolds, Eleanor Fullerton, Angela Robertson.
Can we arm them from something like what the orcs in the last room were?
They pull something off of their belt. It does a brief flash of light, scans up and down your various armors and weapons.
Hey, whoa, what is that?
Make the sound of persons.
It expands in their hand as they are suddenly wearing era-appropriate armor and weaponry.
Okay, Raza. What did you just drag out of the sewers?
Lucian gives Havel a nodding approval. Havel has eyes and just can see.
This is a fragment of my past, my culture. These are researchers. We used to send them to the farthest corners of the galaxy to plot out and find valuable resources as well as races ready for upliftment. It seems that they were on the way to your planet and were unaware of your magics, as it were, and it brought their ship crashing down.
Maybe it's for the best then.
All right, just like the rest of the group here, stick with Grizz. He is your bodyguard, and stick together.
Some of
don't
one
like
of the
this.
females starts like brushing Grizz and then like pulling at his ears and looking at his eyes like an interesting specimen. Jotting down notes.
Hey!
Oh, this one is
Hands off.
taller than the rest. Sturdier build.
No.
The
Hands
psychokinetic
off.
aspects of this one. Oh, what's already off of this shield?
No.
We should take readings.
No readings.
No. The other
No.
starts returning. No. I think she's just psychokinetically controlling it from her head. And I don't think the object is more than a focus.
It is.
Okay,
it's
that's
fine.
enough.
It's completely harmless.
Tell
Danny-
them to stop talking.
Can
Danny
I
and the
find a
slaves
door?
are just extremely confused.
Oh, these ones don't have their noospheres aligned at all.
You
Why
know,
only
I'm
some of them have it?
I'm starting to realize maybe the fact that Raza doesn't talk much is for the best.
Agreed.
I think Raza might be the least weird person from
Yeah, I
this
think
planet.
Raza's the smartest person.
Look at the physical dimorphism between all these various people. They look so different and yet interact so well together.
No. Don't even look at me. Eyes over there. Don't.
Can Lucian find the door?
I wonder if
Try
these
to-
horns are mating displays.
Say that again,
Excuse you?
and you'll find out exactly what these words can do to an eyeball.
All right.
Speaker of the Light, is there a command center for you still intact on this?
Not on this section of the ship. Sorry. I apologize. This section of the ship detached from the rest of the ship and landed without the command center.
Is there any sort of console where we could interface in a more private level?
I will download a small remote connection to your device so we may interface remotely. And privately, if you so choose.
I call it Google Hangouts.
I'm going to slide into your DMs.
I was looking more for somewhere where I could stick this USB that I found in the library.
Whoa, I think we need to get to know each other better.
That was out of character, but understood.
Damn it. All right, we're gonna call that wrap up session there. Going from the bottom once again, Sab, we tie one. First of all, you get a 1 icon relationship point with the Speaker of the Light.
It's an icon?
It is a local icon.
Nice.
And in past age, it was a big mover and shaker icon in the world. But so long as you're in the Stone Thief in range of its connection, you now have that bonus relationship.
Very cool. Relationship. Speaker of Light. I wanna find like a storage module or something and get this motherfucker out of here, mother lover out of here.
That was your one.
That's
was my
that's our
one.
All right, Seb, what is something you liked? What is something you want to, or someone you want to see again? Is there a third question? That's only 2 questions, right?
I like the quick combat rule, the background and d20s roll that you made to sort of just skip over something that would have been otherwise,
An easy
a non-standard, a standard sort of very quick combat. I'm glad that was out of the way. We saved some resources and time because of that and got to move on. Small section there at the end, but I think you handled it really well. It's always difficult to deal with forking player parties. I really like the aesthetics of it, and I like that you're bringing in some hard lore, right, from a different age. So I appreciate that a lot. What else? I don't know that we got to see the Stone Thief as a major character this time. Like other sections or other sessions that we've played, a lot of it is the Stone Thief changing stuff around us and whatnot. There was the section at the very beginning where the tunnel sort of opened up before us, but other than that, the Stone Thief was sort of like in the background. And this was more just of like the typical shuffling from collected buildings, almost like a collage of a dungeon, right? So I would like to see some more of
it was more of a
the
passive
signature.
participant, right? It was constantly
Yeah.
eating at the things around you.
Right, but it wasn't like an active threat like we've engaged with it before. So I mean, I would like to see some more Stone Thief, Stone Thief signature sort of actions and moves. But nonetheless, I really appreciated this session. I think it was really well done.
I'm pretty sure most of the manipulation we faced before now was mostly Mad Butcher.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Well,
the
that
Stone
does
Thief
make a lot of
relies
sense.
a lot on its custodians to oversee its levels, which is something that you probably picked up from Ganny as you chatted with them along the various paths.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
do
that's
I
right.
need to be able to re-rage again? What am I?
You roll a d20 plus con for you. So.
And then it needs to be about 15?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, then I.
Cool. And then, did you say something or someone you want to see again? I assume more sci-fi stuff.
Not necessarily more. I kind of like the idea that 13th Age just lets stuff. It is what it is. If there's an interstellar traveler that crashes here, just it is what it is. It's there. So more than that, I'd like to see these crewmates like do something. I know that they're here, and they're more likely than not here for a reason.
Yeah, they're here to die.
Don't say that.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, so this is a little much, but like maybe there's a little bit of a story there, right? Like Halval starts to connect with them more than he does with Raza,
Or with the rest of the party.
or with
like
the rest of the party.
Actually, as somebody who understands it, but they're just die.
Or they could more likely than not sort of like download his body maybe into one of the blockheads before they even leave. So
we can talk before next session about where you want to go with your plot line.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, but yeah, so I'm just real interested in the resources that have suddenly opened up for us.
Max?
I liked the new the map. I know that it was a little bit weirder, but I like having the different to work around for combat. I think it makes them all unique and interesting and something that you'll remember.
Something or someone you want to see again?
Just more combat variety.
All right. Pout?
I enjoyed the character interactions that we've had this session. They were pretty fucking good all around.
They were good. I saw a lot of character interaction in chat as well. I like seeing that. It's a good way to interact while in the limelight while someone else is taking the spotlight.
Yeah. Also, you can use /EM to put in actions. It also puts your character's first name in automatically.
Nice.
That's why it was Leanne. What I would like to see more going forward, though, I want to see more lazy GM efforts about bridges.
That's true. Ganny
Is
Dent?
farther away from camera. Therefore, smaller bridge.
Small GM brain, big GM rolls.
Let's see. I thought the character interactions this time were really fun. The ribbing between characters and just taking shots at each other.
Yeah, it was nice to see Ganny getting involved in their conversations as well.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
It was also interesting that you guys changed your minds in the last week between going to save the slaves and then
I'm so glad. I am so glad that
out of character. I am too, because I was actually worried that you guys are going to get a TPK because of it. Because of how many people you'd have to save. So, like, in character, Ganny's kind of like he's coming to terms with it, but out of character, I'm like, thank you for being sensible about this.
Ganny, you're up to 9 people in your group, though.
I know.
No, you're up to 10.
I have so many people in my group. This is insane.
You have 10 people in your group, including not including yourself. So it's a group of 11. You're on your way to 100, baby.
This is not a one-shot guest star either. I have a feeling if Ganny can make it through, he'll be, kind of part of, at least the background of the party.
I'll have a background connection.
If we bring
Stone Thief, that's a good enough reward, if you ask me.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the character interactions. I enjoyed, just going through the dungeon, and it was interesting to see how everything changed. One thing I will say is that at sometimes I couldn't see where people went, so it was kind of hard to follow.
Yeah, that was sometimes, especially with the multi-map setup, it got a little wonky at times. But
yeah, but I think all ended well. Enjoyed the roleplay. Enjoyed the lore drops in there. I'd like to have a chance to have all 11 people throw stones at people. So throw stones at my enemies. That'd be nice. Because with that many people throwing stones in one turn, that's a lot of damage.
That sure is.
And there's unfortunately only one dagger between all 11 of us, so I don't know how that's going to work.
I tried to arm him.
One slave calls, dagger! So Ganny tosses him the dagger and accidentally impales him.
I like to think that the rest of your group just isn't brave enough to even try to hold a dagger.
Yeah. Although it's interesting, I gained the interplanetary anthropologists or whatever they are.
Yeah, that's true. I think we need to give you like a ranged like blaster or something. No, because they equipped area appropriate weaponry like Fantasy Star. No, like not Fantasy Star, Xenoblade.
They have slingshots now.
It'll be interesting because they'll have these interstellar lasers, and they'll hand them to.
Tell you what, because your group is better, I'm bumping up your damage and ability to hit.
Oh, nice! Thank you, sir. That's too kind. Yeah, that's all I've got. There was some map wonkiness, but we already covered that. We enjoyed it, so it's fine.
All right, Alan.
I liked the maps. There were a lot of different maps. So for all there was a lot of bugginess with the transitions, I liked how, you walked through a door and it felt very strongly like, oh god, this is completely different. Like, what happened? So I felt like, although the Stone Thief didn't really feel like a character, it felt like a very strong setting this time because we were walking through so many maps, and that was really cool. I also really enjoyed a lot of the role-playing stuff that we had going this time. I felt like, I don't know, everyone was on today. Let's see, something I want to see again. I am also intrigued by this sudden sci-fi angle in the middle of this very trippy fantasy dungeon. And I want to play more with that.
All right. And then finally, Rumham, round us out.
I continue to wow myself with the speed that I can add things into Conca. I do enjoy the maps, even if they are kind of buggy sometimes. It's really fun and interactive.
I really like pushing the limits of what I can do in anything.
I really have noticed that you really do like to push the limits. Sometimes the limits get pushed a little too far, and we get stuck indoors, but the
So
limits
that one
are
wasn't
tested.
me. That's just the dame is so small. Her token was smaller than the door icon.
But yeah, I really enjoy the interactive maps. And I love seeing those. Love to continue seeing those. Not the biggest fan of splitting the party. I know it does have to happen sometimes, especially with Raza's antics, but
Aren't you the one often splitting
we made
the
it
party?
work. We made it work. I don't split the party. What are you talking about? I would never split the party. Never. I just use my gift of flight.
Lucha Coffee says, I love seeing the speakers, so more please. I want to see more getting stuck indoors and getting lost in the map zones. How did you guys like Combat Carousel? Did everyone enjoy the ride?
There's no way to keep it minimized, which is infuriating because it takes up a lot of space on the screen. So if there was a way that we could keep it minimized, I know it's not your module.
Yep,
so
I can pass back all feedback to that mod author, especially since they just started developing it. So they're looking for feedback.
Yeah,
sold on it yet, but I thought it was it was interesting, and I'm interested to see how it develops as he does more dev work on it.
And I'm not sure if I just missed it or what, but I did not see an end turn connected to the carousel.
It was
an
arrow to the far right of it.
Oh, is that what that was supposed to do? Okay, well that was not intuitive for me.
I posted the guide in the changelogs. Was no one check out my changelogs?
I read the changelogs, but I was playing TFT. I didn't have time to read it.
All right.
I read the guide. I read the changelog.
I think it would be better if it highlights is actually going.
Yeah, I don't know why it highlights the next person. I'm gonna give that strong feedback.
I think I know.
Like, it would be nice if it had. Honestly, there's one highlight for who's up, and then one for who's on deck.
I will say it did not seem to be playing well with the, your turn is next, it's your turn thing.
No, what was it doing with that?
It didn't seem to be. I mean, so part of it was I was having some issues where where it would I just lost my connection, but frequently it would do things like tell me that my turn was next when it was not next turn or something like that. They weren't quite playing nice together.
Interesting. All right, I'll report that as well.
I'm not sure if that was a server connection on my part or if that was something about those mods.
All right, so it doesn't say collapsed in combat. It should highlight whose turn it is. Well, as well as who's next. It doesn't seem to play well with...
I wouldn't call that a bug report at this point, just a please test.
With the next up module.
Oh, I forgot to add that I like use of rope.
Always like the uses of rope. I can't wait for you to fight the horrible rope monster from the rope you lost into the Stone Thief. All right, have a great week, everyone. I enjoyed playing. I hope the audience enjoyed as well, and we'll see you again next week for the finale of the Stone Thief one way or another. Unless you get stuck in it, in which case we'll be here a lot longer.
Yes.
All right, have a good one.
Have a great one, everyone.
All right, bye.
See you later.